Today, we're focusing on the garage door. We've got same-day garage door service in studio with us, Chris and Trevor, and we had a listener text in just supporting what you said, just how handy the MyQ app has been for their family.
Oh, yeah. It is definitely a wonderful asset. I was just talking with Rosie that I use it mainly just because sometimes as a busy dad or, working with the company is you tend to just go through the motions, sometimes close your garage door. Sometimes you wonder and you're 10 minutes down the road and you start thinking, did I close my garage door? And I used to have to call my neighbors or call somebody. Can you just go look at my garage door real quick? Now all I have to do is, obviously not while I'm driving, but while I'm, at a red light, I pull up my phone. Sure enough, my garage door shows it's open. I can just click it and close it. And right there, I just know that it's closed and secured. And so that way, nobody can just go into my garage or into my house.
And sometimes you do close it, but you're in a hurry and you don't sit there and watch. And, something could have tripped the sensor to send it back up. An animal, a light sometimes, the sun can hit that sensor at certain times of the year and kind of blind out the other infrared sensor, receiving sensor. So that can trip the line. So you may have closed it, but if you didn't sit there and watch it shut, it may not have shut all the way.
Yep, that's right. And sometimes with the app, you can actually set up notifications. And so it can actually tell you your garage door failed to close, and then it'll tell you that there's a sensor obstruction. But if you don't have the app and you know that that's a consistent issue where it's not closing because of the sensors, a big common thing that a lot of people will say is, hey, my garage door is not closing. It must be because of the sun. Good amount of time, it's because there's at times the screws that hold the sensors onto the brackets may become loosened, which means that the sensors start to sag or they turn. And so sensors work best when they are exactly facing each other. And so if they're slightly askew or there's even dust on there, just because especially we live in the desert, there's a lot of dirt and dust that gets blown into the garage. When your kids is out playing, they didn't think about it. They bumped it with their scooter. One of the best things to always do is to make sure that your sensors are facing each other. The sensors usually do have two different colors on them. Sometimes it's red and green. More often than not, it's green and almost an orange amber color. You want to make sure that those lights are extremely strong and they're facing each other exactly. And then you shouldn't have any sensor issues.
How do you know when they're lined up?
They will actually the green one, which is the receiving sensor, will actually not be lit if they're not connected. If they are connected, that green light will be lit. Sometimes it will flash. So either if it's off or it's flashing, it means it's not connected to the sender.
And obviously you can't just download the app and all this starts working. There's product on the other side that has to be installed. Is that something that can be retrofit to just about any garage door? Or does this all come with a new system and operator and door?
It's all built in with the new systems. There are retrofit kits that work with some of the older garage doors, not every one of them, or garage door openers, excuse me. But it is default included with all of your new garage door openers. And I use it because we have electricity bills at the warehouse that sometimes get near $1,800, $2,000 a month. And I want to know when that door's open and closed in the warehouse. So I've got the motor in the warehouse hooked up right to my phone. I know when it's been open for a while.
So you can shut it down if you need to.
Oh, yeah.
And you were saying, you've got your house, your office on there. There was like 5 or 6 things you had.
Yeah, I've got 2 locations on here, including a demonstration motor that's not installed anywhere. You can be invited to your parents' house. They can invite you to use your phone with their garage door opener if it's a MyQ compatible device, and you can also kick them off too when you get tired of it.
Another nice thing too is a lot of all the new LiftMaster generation motors all have built-in integrated cameras into them. And so you can actually use that camera. You can actually open the MyQ app and you can actually watch a live feed. They do have a subscription available if you want to be able to record or have motion detection. But if you don't want to pay for that, it's still free to use. If you just want to do a live feed, you're expecting somebody to come into your garage, you can actually just watch it or make sure something's not happening that you don't want to.
On their website, you can add a video doorbell option. Kind of looks like a ring, basically. There's an indoor camera, there's a battery camera, there's a garage camera, and then there's like a video keypad. And I don't know what that video keypad is.
So instead of just a keypad on the outside of your house that a lot of people use to open and close it, they actually added a camera to some of their keypads.
So you can see who's punching the button in on your...
Exactly. It keeps an eye on your driveway too. So if you park cars in your driveway, you can keep an eye on your driveway.
That makes sense.